As we all know, small businesses are a part of any community. To be a small business that can survive in today's world can be somewhat of a struggle. Family owned and operated may sound fun, but can also make things more challenging. Here are just a few businesses on the Central Coast that have made it work. Each has a different story, but keeps believing in what they provide. A true passion for what they do is eminent. I hope you enjoy learning about the businesses and the owners behind the businesses. Enjoy the show.
It's Mo, and I'm here today at the beautiful Opolo Vineyard on the Central Coast, located right here in Paso Robles. It's a beautiful afternoon. There's an expansive tasting room, beautiful rolling vines here at the vineyard. So I'm hanging out here with one of the owners, David, who's going to tell us about much of the amenities that they have to offer here at Opolo. How's it going today, David?
It's going awesome. Good to have you here.
Oh, thank you for having us. So if you don't mind telling our viewers what you have going on here. There's so much. I look around. There's a lot of excitement happening.
Oh, well, we've got a lot of tasting going on today. We have food going on in the patio here, and so we're doing wine tasting on the patio. And we have a distillery, and so we're doing distillery tasting in that tasting room. And so there's a lot going on. So anyway, people go wine tasting out here, and they get time to get a little bit hungry. We're out in the middle of nowhere, so it's a nice stop.
You also offer a view from the top. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Oh, that's in the middle of our Pinot Noir vineyard. So we have about a little over an acre up there that's all grass. And yeah, so we have tents to put up there if you want to have a wedding or something like that up there.
I'm here with one of the owners and one of the guys behind the magic. This is Rick. Rick, I'm so excited about the food. So what are we looking at?
This is one of the three offerings that we do of oysters here at Opolo. We do oysters Rockefeller, oysters Casino, and oysters raw. This is actually our ciabatta platter, which is you'd find this in Serbia, Croatia, Montenegro. It's almost like a quarter pounder. This is one of Opolo's margarita pizzas, and we make them from scratch. We make the dough 3 days in advance, and we let it ferment, raise, and gives you a nice texture, great flavor.
I would actually like to know the meaning behind the name Opolo.
Well, it depends on what day I tell you.
All right. Pray do tell.
So we have Marco Opolo. You've heard kids play Marco Polo?
Yes.
So we've got Opolo.
Opolo.
They also make a rosé styled wine back in Croatia on the island of Far, and it's called Farski Opolo.
Good afternoon, I'm Jeff Faber, National Sales Manager for Opolo Vineyards here in Paso Robles. One of the greatest adventures you could ever have is coming out to a vineyard. This is where you have an opportunity to bring your very best. And one of the things that we love to do here at Opolo is celebrate life. This is all about you, all about everyone that comes out here today. It's about the grapes, it's about the experiences, it's about the romance, it's about the food. It's about a celebration of life, and that is what we do. Opolo means fun, that life is short, and you're supposed to celebrate every single moment, and that's what we do here at Opolo. It's all about the customers, it's all about living, and that's why we always say, Opolo! Opolo!
So without going into great detail, what I would like to educate you all on today are my 5 most important things in owning a business. So the first thing, number 1, is your brand, of course. Your logo, whatever that design is. Keep in mind that once you establish that brand and that logo, that stays with you throughout your entire business. So any marketing, any social media, like anything that you're doing, that brand means everything. So make sure you have a strong logo. You think it through. You don't rush it, of course, because that design is everything. In addition to the logo, the other thing that comes with that is a slogan. So everybody should have a slogan, something catchy, something different, something that really sets your business apart.
Hey, I'm hanging out here in Pismo Beach, and I'm in front of Cool Cats, and as you can see, there's a huge line behind me to get in here. So I can't wait to enjoy some food and hang out at the coolest place in Pismo.
Hi, your table's ready.
Excellent. Let's go on in. I want to know what you have that's super special here at Cool Cats to eat.
Our burgers are amazing. We have 13 different burgers to choose from, plus a burger of the month that we change up every month. Our hamburger meat is fresh ground, shock ground on a regular basis. We hand patty it every day. So our burgers are pretty much our signature item. The Duke burger is my favorite, bacon, barbecue sauce, onion rings, and cheese. We have a Hawaiian burger, a Luna burger, which is bacon, avocado, jack cheese, which is amazing. All the burgers are really good. Our fish tacos, we use fresh local fish. For the fish tacos, the fish salad, the fish entree. Our baby back ribs are slow cooked, house-made barbecue sauce, fall off the bone goodness. All our sauces, all our salad dressings, from our Thousand Island to our barbecue sauce to our Hawaiian sauce, ranch, Thousand Italian, everything we like to make from scratch. We don't like to pull it out of a can or a jar. We want to make it because we love food.
Well, I'm ready to actually get greasy, so I'm getting all the good stuff today.
Let's get a burger.
I love it. I couldn't decide what to eat, so I think I ordered one of everything.
Well, lucky I'm here to help you. I have the Luna, and so here you can see the avocado, the bacon, tomato, of course the onions, the meat, the lettuce, lots of goodness, and their famous Thousand Island dressing.
And you're gonna try.
I'm gonna try to bite into this. So
good luck. This is the Duke. So it's got homemade barbecue sauce, bacon, big fat onion rings, and a juicy burger with melted cheese.
Next we have their veggie burger, which is the Jack LaLanne.
All vegetable patty and loaded with all your favorite condiments, made to your order, again with homemade sauce. This has all my favorite ingredients, homemade teriyaki, bacon, pineapple, but this one's made with a chicken breast. This one is the Rula.
I can't help but looking at these ribs that are sitting there drenched in all this barbecue sauce. Are you ready to try it?
I'm so ready.
Oh wow, that barbecue sauce,
That has a kick.
really good.
Dessert.
And of course the next thing would be to be legit. And when I say be legit, that means make sure you have a website. Make sure you have a strong social media presence. Make sure that you have, if you have a business front, that it is on all of your collateral, because people will look you up. They will make sure that you are what you say you are. They always do their homework.
See that? A vehicle of that size could hurt somebody. In an emergency situation, you need to be able to stop. Stop. Good. You gotta be able to stop like that. These are clean rotors. This is what gives you the ability to stop. You know, a lot of times I see people coming in and they say, Nick, I'm hearing this squeal. What is it? I'll tell you what it is. It's your brakes. A lot of the times people come in and I see their brakes looking like this. This isn't what you want. It's gotta look like this. You want to come and check it in at least maybe once every month, 2 months. It's discouraging because so many people come in and I see the rotors looking like this. This is metal to metal. When you hear scratching, that's your car telling you, hey, come take me into TransKing, let's get it checked out.
And one of the other things, it's something for me, it's so obvious, but there's so many businesses out there that don't do it, which is testimonials. Anytime I'm going to do business with somebody, I look at their website, I look at their social media, I'm looking for testimonials. Testimonials are one of the most important things as far as I'm concerned, because you can brag about yourself all day long, as we do, but when it comes to testimonials, candid testimonials that people can actually relate to, those are the ones that will make you successful. Hi everybody, so I am here with Bruce with Finn's Seafood Restaurant here right on the beach, one of my most favorite places. But I will let him tell you a little bit about all the cool and new things they have going on here, which gets us out here I think almost every weekend.
Every weekend. What we are down at Finn's is it's where Grand meets the sand. What we are is probably the only real true beach restaurant in the 5 cities area where you actually can step out of the restaurant, step in the sand. We take a lot of pride in what we do. We have most of our employees have been here for a very, very long time, which means that it's consistency, and we have employees that we keep them happy, and they really do love to be here. We truly try to have the best products come in the back. If it's not good, we send them back, tell them to take them to somebody else. With that said, we watch every meal that goes out, and we try to do the best job we can. What's new about Finn's this year is we've opened up the patio. We used to have 2 smaller patios. Now there's 1 large patio.
Have a great time. You got to get here early to get a fire pit. If there's anything we've learned, it's that.
Yeah, people
don't
fight
save
over
them here.
No, we don't save them here.
Just get here early.
I don't even save them for my family. They'll try to reserve them, and I say, no way. Everybody wants to fight for them. But if you want to do yourself a treat, you want to bring somebody special, your family down here, get in, get a fire pit, get a glass of wine, beer, milk, tea, coffee,
whatever,
sit back and relax and look at the ocean, feel the fire on your face, and it doesn't get any better than this.
It does get better because then they bring on music at night in most cases, right?
Right. Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday afternoons, sometimes Monday, and Thursday's open mic, which is tonight.
Okay, Bruce. Well, I'm hungry, and I know you're going to feed me, right?
You bet. We have McDonald's right there.
Hey!
No
McDonald's.
Let's go into the kitchen and let's get something to eat.
Cool, sounds good. Okay, so I thought it might be a good idea to eat before we play golf, but I don't know if that was such a good idea. Look at all this amazing food. It just looks great. And the clam chowder, well, it is just to die for. Be sure to come and check them out Monday through Sunday for lunch or dinner.
Okay, we also own the golf course, so we're having a special on Thursday nights. We want to get women playing golf more. We're going after the women people to see if they'll come out here for $10. You'll get a golf lesson, quick golf lesson, some holes of golf, You'll come to Finn's, you'll have appetizers will be set out, you have any drink you want, and you'll sit and listen to open mic night, and it'll be really neat. So if we can get women in another 6 or 8 weeks where they feel comfortable to come out to Pismo Beach Golf Course, which is really friendly to women. A lot of golf courses is just a mess because they don't feel comfortable going out. We all know that.
It's only 9 holes. So
only 9 holes.
That's the other thing that I like about this.
It's so nice just to get out and get away from the, we all know we've all had tough lives, and now it's time to relax a little bit.
There you go.
So what do you think, Debbie?
Oh my gosh, that was such a fun day. Oh, yeah, great music here on the beach and good.
And the sunset.
Oh my gosh.
And the fire.
This is
Yay.
wonderful.
So
Thank you for a
cheers.
great day. Cheers.
And another thing, number 4, forward thinking. So when I say forward thinking, I'm talking about staying a step ahead of your competitors. You know, how are you innovative? How are you different? What are you doing that's new and improved, especially with technology and social media today? There's a lot of things that you can be doing to set yourself apart.
It's Mo, and I'm here today at the beautiful Opolo Vineyard on the Central Coast, located right here in Paso Robles. It's a beautiful afternoon. There's an expansive tasting room, beautiful rolling vines here at the vineyard. So I'm hanging out here with one of the owners, David, who's going to tell us about much of the amenities that they have to offer here at Opolo. How's it going today, David?
It's going awesome.
Thank
Good
you.
to have you here.
Aw, thank you for having us. So if you don't mind telling our viewers what you have going on here. There's so much. I look around. There's a lot of excitement happening.
Oh, well, we've got a lot of tasting going on today. We have food going on in the patio here, and so we're doing wine tasting on the patio. And we have a distillery, and so we're doing distillery tasting in that tasting room. And so there's a lot going on. So anyway, people go wine tasting out here, and they get time to get a little bit hungry. We're out in the middle of nowhere, so it's a nice stop.
You also offer a view from the top. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Oh, that's in the middle of our Pinot Noir vineyard. So we have about a little over an acre up there that's all grass. And yeah, so we do, we have tents we put up there if you want to have a wedding or something like that up there.
I'm here with one of the owners and one of the guys behind the magic. This is Rick. Rick, I'm so excited about the food. So what are we looking at?
This is one of the 3 offerings that we do of oysters here at Opolo. We do oysters Rockefeller, oysters Casino, and oysters raw. This is actually our ciabatta platter, which is you'd find this in Serbia, Croatia, Montenegro. It's almost like a quarter pounder. This is one of Opolo's margarita pizzas, and we make them from scratch. We make the dough 3 days in advance, and we let it ferment, raise, and gives you a nice texture, great flavor.
I would actually like to know the meaning behind the name Opolo.
Well, it depends on what day I tell you.
All right. Pray do tell.
So we have Marco Opolo. You've heard kids play Marco Polo?
Yes.
So we've got Opolo.
Opolo.
They also make a rosé styled wine back in Croatia on the island of Hvar, and it's called Hvarski Opolo.
Good afternoon, I'm Jeff Faber, National Sales Manager for Opolo Vineyards here in Paso Robles. One of the greatest adventures you could ever have is coming out to a vineyard. This is where you have an opportunity to bring your very best. And one of the things that we love to do here at Opolo is celebrate life. This is all about you, all about everyone that comes out here today. It's about the grapes, it's about the experiences, it's about the romance, it's about the food, it's about a celebration of life, and that is what we do. Opolo means fun, that life is short, and you're supposed to celebrate every single moment, and that's what we do here at Opolo. It's all about the customers, it's all about living, and that's why we always say, Opolo! Opolo!
5, the biggest thing in my book, which is personality and confidence. Without personality and confidence, you cannot succeed in any of the other 4 things that I just listed. And that, all on its own, can do amazing things for your business. People connect to you. They enjoy your personality. They enjoy your confidence, right? It makes us want to do business with people like that.
Between your engine, your transmissions, your differential, your transfer cases, your brakes, all of those things have different things that make it important, such as fluids. But brakes, transmissions, transfer cases, and all those other components I just listed off, they all have their own maintenance. Be sure to come down to TransCane Transmissions so we can get those checked out.
I hope this was all helpful for you today. And like I said, these are just my 5 things. I'm sure you, as business owner, you might have your list of 5 or 3 for that matter. I don't know. But that's the purpose of this show today, is to teach you how we operate as family-owned and operated businesses. And when I say family, I myself work with my family. My brother, as a matter of fact, is standing right behind the camera, and I'm very happy to have a family-owned business. It's tough at times, but we enjoy it. And if you could find something that you enjoy doing and you can make a business out of it, well, come on. What more can you ask for, right?
Here we are in the sculpture garden with Dr. Frankel. And so one of my questions for you is, how did you incorporate art and wine together?
Well, I knew that art lovers loved wine and wine lovers loved art. And I always wanted to have a sculpture garden since I was 18 years old, actually. When I went to Europe as a student, I saw the beautiful sculptures in Europe in the sculpture garden, and I always felt that that would be great to have in the United States. And then 40 years later, here we are, because I wanted to have art combined with wine. And we have art in terms of sculptures. We have art in terms of the gates that you just went through by master craftsman Bob Bentley. These statues were all made by John Jagger, who's a well-known, actually world-renowned sculptor, as you can see. We also have paintings inside by Leah Curry, a very well-known international artist. And then we have music. And so we try to put it all together and have people enjoy it in a beautiful setting. My wife just happens to be coming by on her horse, and there she is waving to us. That's good timing. In fact, that's really why we initially bought this land, because we wanted an area where we could ride our horses. And then once you get involved with land, the land becomes part of you, and you want to do something, you want to grow something. We started growing pistachios, and then after growing pistachios, we started growing grapes. And this area has really become world-renowned for grapes, and we have wonderful, phenomenal grapes. And then the logical sequence of events from growing really high-quality grapes was to produce wine. And then what really was nice is my son was interested in it, who was brought up on the land, and he went to Cal Poly for viticulture and enology, very interested in growing grapes and making wine. He loves it here.
All right, well, what do you say we go inside and check out some great wines and your tasting room?
That'd be wonderful.
All right.
There's a lot of doctors that are involved with wineries and vineyards. It's because taking care of vines and taking care of grapes is actually very similar to taking care of patients. The chemistry is the same, and you know, you have to be careful and not over-treat them, and you have to be able to know the diseases, and you have to be able to know their needs. And the other thing that I really like about our winery is that part of the proceeds from our winery goes to a group that I founded called His Healing Hands. And we're a group of local doctors and nurses and medical people that go all over the world to help needy people. And we've been to Indonesia after the tsunami. We were in Pakistan after an earthquake. We try to help other people. And anybody can come with us. They can go on our website, hishealinghands.com, and we take a lot of people. I've taken my children. I've taken my son, Paul, who's a winemaker now. And we try to tie it all together in our family business.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Well, thanks for tuning in, and I hope you enjoyed the show. As you can see, every business owner that you saw showcased on this show today is very passionate about their business and what they do. And I hope you find that very educational, listening to all of their great stories.
Smith's Alarm and Electronics Incorporated specializes in security system installation and home entertainment electronics. We work with both residential and commercial clients throughout the Central Coast area. Our highly trained technicians are always available to answer any question you may have and dedicated to bringing our customers peace of mind with our reliable installation services and exceptional monitoring capabilities.
Smith's Alarms Electronics, family owned and keeping it local.
Fire and burglar alarm installation. Smith's Alarm and Electronics Incorporated is the trusted name to turn to for all your alarm and security system services throughout the Central Coast. We service all residential and commercial customers throughout our area. No job is ever too big or too small. Our fire and burglar alarm services include fire alarm installation, fire alarm repair, security alarm system installation, security alarm system repair, lighting control services, access control services, monitoring services 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Smith's Alarms and Electronics, a small company with a big heart. We do small houses on up to big commercial properties such as this hotel, and we can do so much more. Smith's Alarms and Electronics, keeping it local.
Video surveillance installation. Residential and commercial customers throughout the Central Coast come to Smith's Alarm and Electronics Incorporated for reliable surveillance system installations. Our technicians are highly trained and customize each job to fit each individual's needs, and our customer satisfaction is always guaranteed. We install surveillance cameras, paying close attention to detail, making sure every inch of your property is covered.
Union Plaza would like to thank Smith's Alarm for keeping us safe.
Home theater installation. Smith's Alarms and Electronics Incorporated specializes in customized home theater system installations. Our highly experienced staff will work with the customer, making sure their system is installed exactly how they prefer it. Our home theater and wiring services include home theater wiring, TV wall mounting, surround sound installation, network wiring, structural cabling, intercom installation and wiring.
No job is too small or too big. Smith's Alarms and Electronics Incorporated. We can do it all.
Our philosophy is simple. Match the highest quality product and installation to a customer's budget.
Thanks again for joining us. I hope you enjoyed the show and all of my tips that I gave to you today. And in closing, I would like to remind you the importance of supporting your local businesses. If you're a local business, make sure that you're going out and you're supporting fellow local business owners. It's very important. With the online world out there growing and growing and growing, it's harder and harder for us to continue to get that business. So any support you can offer to keep these local businesses in our community is greatly appreciated, and it helps out everyone in the community. So until next time, and I hope you tune in again soon, I'm signing off for now. Thank you.
Internet purchases only give back 1% to the community. Chain store purchases give back 13% to the community. Purchases made in local stores give back 43% to the community. Purchases made in local stores give back up to 4 times more to the community versus purchases made at a chain store. Buying local is giving back to the community. It's helping your neighbor, your family, your friends. Buying local reduces environmental impact and, of course, encourages local prosperity, and so much more. Why can't we shop our way to a better local community?